Hello everyone. Kevin Epps here, Digital Brilliance Hour with another tutorial. I'm doing a tutorial today about reading comprehension, and what we want to do is take in a game, try to read some of the code to understand what's actually happening in the game. Because sometimes we want to just get the answer instead of understanding how to search out and find and understand your answer. So I wanted to do a tutorial on how to search out your answer, how to see something, how to pull it in and open it up, how to read it, how to comprehend what they're doing, and then understand how it can be applied to whatever you're trying to do. There's a lot of reusing of code. I mean, even in software development, that's just how it goes. Reuse code for your benefit. The end result is all that matters at the end of the day. So I wanted to show you how to find a game. You find a game that you like, you play it, you say, hey, look at this cool feature. I wonder how they did that. I'll show you a way to find out how they did it, basically. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and so I'm gonna show two different websites here. I really appreciate both of these sites. I'm sure everyone already knows about ChronoCrash. DC, this is, if you want to know about anything pertaining to OpenBOR, you need to come to ChronoCrash. I mean, I really don't see how you can learn anything about it without coming to this site. This is the home of OpenBOR. So just wanted to make sure I gave it that plug. Also, Red Fox's brilliant library. He has a YouTube channel. I think it's Accelerate Web Gamer, I think it's called. I'll make sure to include a link. Definitely check him out. Check out his YouTube channel. He plays just about every OpenBOR game out there. One of our games is actually on this site. Our game Ogre's Mayhem is both on this site and ChronoCrash as well. So, but we're gonna go ahead and go to the and I'll include this link in the description as well. So the link to Accelerate, to his YouTube, and the link to this site. This is a very extensive library of many different MUGEN, HTML5, OpenBOR, many different types of games. As you can see, you got MUGEN, web, online shooters, high-speed games. It's quite a bit, so check it out. Definitely check it out. So to get started though, we're going to go ahead and get into it. We'll go into the OpenBOR Game Club. These are 2021 games. If you scroll down here, our game is right here. It's a demo right now. Our students are continuously building on this game until it's complete, getting a lot of feedback from the public, and even the author of this site gave us a lot of good feedback. So I think I'm download this Art of Fighting. 7 stars, free game, very extensive, very professionally done. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. So I'm gonna go ahead and click here, scroll to the bottom. All the pages look like this. Every page is accompanied with a gameplay of the actual game, so you can see what it actually looks like and how it's played. I've already watched all of this, so I'm just gonna keep going. And I'm gonna go ahead and just download. All of these are downloaded in as a zip file. You can actually download 7-zip if you don't have a unzipper or unpacker. But I'm gonna go ahead and click direct download, and this just downloads and as you can see, actually I've already downloaded this. So I'm actually just gonna go ahead and stop this because I've already downloaded it. As you can see, if you open up the zip, I'm using WinRAR to extract. It only includes the pack file. I think they do that because, a lot of people already have the OpenBOR engine on their computers or on whatever devices they're playing the OpenBOR games on. I'll go ahead and extract this. And I'm going to extract this to one of my game folders where I house like a whole bunch of different OpenBOR games that I get ideas from. So go ahead and click OK. Let this extract. All right, here we go. Okay, so we have the pack here. We need to, let me find an actual game that has the engine. So I'm just gonna select this, OpenBOR. Do this in a way that makes it streamlined, but you're just trying your best not to do that. Anyway, so I'm going and posting OpenBOR inside of this folder, but this needs to also exist inside of a pack file. So let me go ahead and create a new folder called packs. And this file is going to be moved into the packs folder. So now if I go ahead and start this, I'm not going to be playing sound right now. So, all right, the game is started. I'm gonna go ahead and go to story mode. Here are the different players in the game. Oh, must be two different types. So I'm gonna go this type, this Rio. All right, so this has like this intro here. I'm gonna go ahead and skip. I don't know this. I think this is pretty cool. We got this scene, and then it asks if you want to skip the scene or not. Might have to look at what this does. How they were able to get this up. So you could check either yes or no. So I'm gonna go ahead and click yes. So I'm just playing through here. Okay. Okay, so you got this little, oh, you can change your player if you want. Okay. Okay, I think this is what I'm gonna look at. How to, because this is tied to I believe A2. This is tied to A2. Yeah, so like a taunt, where you can see all your different moves. This is pretty cool. So I think this is something I'm gonna look into, but let me go ahead and travel to. So you got the, also have the dialogue in here. So this is fast Rio. Okay. Got some great effects on this game. Okay. I got some good juggling. Okay, I see. All right. All right. Okay. Yeah, I like this game. Who built this? Okay. Okay. So basically what I want to do is check out how to load this menu, how they're doing this. So that's what I'm gonna do, right? All right. So go ahead and pause here in the game and go ahead and close. Okay. So here, one thing that we need to do is grab BOR or the BOR Pack.exe so we can extract this pack file here. And I'm actually going to move this back into the main folder. So I'm just going to, actually, I'll just cut and paste just so it don't take all day right now. All right, so then I'm going to go to Bleach, I think. All right, so I have a copy of BOR Pack here. Just going to get a copy. I think if you don't have a copy of BOR Pack, just check out ChronoCrash. They should have copies of it. Check out main OpenBOR repo. It should have it in there. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and paste the executable in the Art of Fighting file, and all I'm going to do is take this pack file and drag it over and drop it. And so as you can see, this is what you'll see. This is what'll happen. So it's unpacking everything that's included in that pack file for you. And I've done many tutorials on how this is used. This is just one other way of showing you. All right, so everything's finished. You should see the data folder here. Next thing we need to do, we need to open up two different tools here. We need to open up Sublime Text, which I'm going to open up, and also we're also going to need to open up OpenBORStats. So actually, let me just go ahead and open up OpenBORStats because I already have Sublime Text open. So let's go to DBH Game Class, DBH Course, OpenBOR Tools, OpenBORStats, OpenBORStats. There we go. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go to Owner, DBH Game Class, Spring 2020, Games, Art of Fighting, and then Data. This is considered a project folder. Click OK. All right, I think we have everything open. So let's go ahead and look at some of these models here. Might take a long time to open because it seems like there's a lot in this game. So they really did their thing in this game. All right, so we're talking about the different players because there's so many. And I know that I'm hitting A2. So let's look at A2, which is free special 15. So free special 15. So this is the animation we see when we load in the box. So we have, okay, and I see they've, so one note here. Remember, when we go to character details, look at the animation script and the script. These allow you to run a bunch of functions that are declared in these scripts. So there's a spawn that happens. So we go back to free special 15. All right, so it start the taunt, but then from the last frame, there's a spawn animation. So it's gonna spawn move list, which is probably another model. Let's see if move list is loaded here or not. I doubt it is. But move list is what's being loaded here. So we're gonna go ahead and close this out, so we don't need that anymore. So we need to find move list. So let's get rid of this, and I would imagine it's either none or a text object. I'm gonna start with none though. Let's start with none, just based on how it behaves. Just again, it's taking a little while because it loads a lot of things, so don't be alarmed. So it's not in here, so it's in text. And the only reason I know that it happens as a text model is because everything stops. So I'm sure text models, if you look at the documentation, text models, they stop all gameplay, which makes a lot of sense to use it this way. So we'll go ahead and text. And I have learned something. So let's go ahead and find move list, because I know that's where it is. I know it has to be here now. There it is, move list. Let's go ahead and open up move list. All right, so it's using the same animation script, graph script. We're probably gonna look at that in a second. But let's look at these different ones. So you have all of these. Let's look at the frames here. Okay. Okay, that's Yuri or Fast Yuri. That's King. Okay, this is the how to play. Robert. The other Robert. The other, the regular Yuri. King of Fighter Yuri. Rio. So if we animate. Okay. So here's Rio's move list. And so they have one particular object that is categorized by the different follows. Okay, I like how you did this. It's pretty cool. So now we need to see how this gets loaded up and how, again, the animation script is data scripts grab script. So let me go ahead and open this up. So I'm in my Art of Fighting folder and the data folder. We're looking for the scripts and grab script. Go ahead and open this up. Okay, so we have the grab script here. Attack grid, limiter. So let's just see if there's a spawn Annie that happens. Actually, let me just do a Control F. Spawn Annie. Okay, so we have the spawn Annie. And I believe so. Here are the different parameters for this function. So the actual name, which is move list, spawn it at these coordinates with the following animation. So let's see what animation is that they ended up spawning. So we've already seen the different follows. So I'm assuming that A2 launches free special 15, which then loads in move list as the model, and then launches one of these animations, either one of the follows or the idle. So let's see what happens. So let me go back up again. This is not gonna move as fast as usual. There's a lot here now. It's a very complex game. Player. If we can scroll down. Rio, go back to free special 15. So Annie idle. All right, yeah. So use idle. So it loads the idle animation of that module. Now there's one thing I was trying to figure out, like if we turn the game back on, let's go back here. I'm gonna go back to council. Load up Rio. I'm also gonna look up this scene too, really quick. So I'm just gonna let it sit here and see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna put this on the side to see if it moves. Go ahead and close this and go back to move list. Because one thing I noticed is that the moves respond to A2 being pushed. So I just want to look at how that was done. So let's go to the move list again. Open up move list, talk about idle. Scroll, what's scroll mean? So I have to look, oh, maybe it's scroll in, maybe? Facing, it's a text, you know, no palette. All right. Huh. I just realized something, but anyway, all right, we'll keep going. So go to idle. Just realized something with that palette. I think that's what Thatcher was trying to tell me. You can load in models without a palette. That's something I'm gonna try out later. But anyway, okay, now it just changed. All right, cool. So it just changed. So I pressed the button after that. So let's look at the editor. So it's redrawing that. No draw method. Then delay of this. Yeah, I wonder what yeah, I just wonder what allows it to correspond to A2. That's the part I'm wondering about. But there's a delay here. And now there may be, hold on. Here's another thing I'm going to do real quick. So I'm going to do a find in files, and I'm going to add the folder. The heck are you? Okay, here we go. There's one thing about Windows 10. I used to know where everything was in 7. And then I'll do free special 15. Yeah, so it's gonna load all these. I'm trying to see if there's something tied to the maybe I should say move list instead. I wonder if there's anything tied to move list that ties it to a button push. Okay, anything else? I mean, it's not done. If there's anything else here, maybe I'll do move list instead. Okay. Okay. Well, I have to do more digging into how to find that out, but at least we know how it gets launched when you press A2. But yeah, that's how you're able to find out certain things. And now, before I leave, I'm going to look at levels.txt. Again, now I'm just going to run through this stuff. I'm not going to really go through a full-blown explanation on everything. Because a lot of this is assuming that you've gone through those tutorials, the earlier beginner and intermediate tutorials, because a lot of this, we're using the same type of skills that we learned in those two classes. So we are looking for the story mode, which is set story mode. I'm gonna go ahead. There's a lot of good functionality and a lot of good features in this game. So you got story mode. This is commented out. So you got the skip select. You got select one. And maybe I shouldn't have closed it. Let me see if I can open that up again so we can see what does what. Okay. Let's start. Okay, so it does start. As you can see, it starts with the select. Then there's going to be a begin. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose someone. Now it's gonna go to levels begin. So data levels and begin and 0 begin. So let's open that up. So you have, so this is probably, so we got the back here, we got the different layers. If we look at these layers, all in begin. So let's look at the different layers. So you have the back to middle, panel, front. Okay, so back, there's that, back one, back two. Okay, so so y'all have a so you have this animation as a as a background. You have the front panels here. You have the wind. Front three, so this is like the sun. See, this is the stuff in the middle. This is looking great. And panel. Okay, so now if we go back to begin text, so we can see what does what. So the spawn is set probably outside of this at 140. Let's see, you have the order, set time to 0, no time, so there's no time, no pause. Let's see, so spawn. You have int. Okay. There's the car. That is great stuff. These are the different texts that show up. Different texts that show up. There's this ghost test and the skip. So let's pull those up real quick. So ghost test and script. It's probably set to none, I'm assuming. The none model. Won't be text this time. Maybe panel. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, they did a really good job with this. panel. Let's see if I see ghost test. Okay. SNS, there it is. All right. So frames, here's the skip scene. Look at the editor. Move right to show follow to. Oh, okay. I see what you did. Yeah, and then you got the draw method of zooming it in. I see what you did. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we can end it here, but just wanted to show you how to, look at what the game does and look at how the code is being used to do what the game does, basically. So we'll go ahead and stop right here. Go ahead and close this out. If you have any other questions or concerns, please feel free. I know this took a long time, but everything isn't going to be a quick 2-minute thing. So if you have any questions or concerns or any comments, please feel free to ask those in the comment section. Again, I put links to everywhere. Oh, let me also show ChronoCrash really quick. ChronoCrash also, if you didn't know, has a huge list of files too. They have their repository of the different files. Our files are here. We have a couple of games on here as well. If we go to, I think 4. Yep, Ogre's Mayhem right here. Here's one of our games. Also, one thing I noticed as I was going through here that I have to check out. There were a few things. I think it's the next page. There's where was that? Sprite pack. I'm definitely let me go ahead and download this while I'm on here. Man, I can't wait to see what's included in this. Good looking out, DC. Go ahead and download that for sure. So, but yeah, man, like I said, check out these sites, use these as your resources as well, to accompany what's said in my videos, because you'll learn a lot faster if you spend time with it and learn it on your own. But yeah, Kevin Epps here. You guys have a great day. Stay brilliant. See you soon. Peace. We hope you're learning what you can from these free tutorials. Again, if you feel you need more in-depth or extensive services or extra help with learning and getting the most out of this and don't want to wait on the videos, please feel free to join our DBH community for only $5. That doesn't mean you can't ask questions on here though. So if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to post those. Like and share this playlist for those who may need it. At the end of the day, we just want to help people build their engineering and coding skills to be efficient wherever they want to go. I'm Kevin. Appreciate you watching and be brilliant. Peace.